Hi, I'm Layne Gray, and I'm here with Donna Ames-Heldfond and Mylea Charvat Walther, the two co-chairs of the Conard House Gala that's coming up on February 24th here in San Francisco. And I'm honored that the two of you came in today to talk a little bit about the upcoming gala. So I'd like to first ask you about Conard House. What exactly is it?
Well,
Mylea?
Conard House was the West Coast's, well, actually San Francisco's first psychiatric halfway house, and it was incorporated in 1960. We opened at what is now our flagship location, which is Jackson and Fillmore, and now we actually have 17 locations throughout the city. And the main thrust of what we do is we work with persons with serious mental illness, and we help them to self-manage mental illness. So what we do is we teach them about their illness. We work with them with life skills and employment skills training, and the goals of our programs are actually to help people exit the system of public care and live meaningful, productive lives as producing members of the San Francisco community.
Wow, that is really worthwhile. And so it's been around for 50 years.
Mm-hmm.
How many years have you had the gala?
This is our very first year.
Oh, wow.
After 50 years of being in San Francisco and having Conard House help these wonderful people, no one really knew about Conard House. And so Mylea, being on the board of directors, finally got them to put on a gala. So this is our very first year, and we're hoping it will be successful.
Well, congratulations. What should attendees expect out of the event?
Well, they should expect to, as I like to say, have fun, make fun, and be fun. I want galas I like to attend galas that are fun, and no boring galas for us.
That's our motto.
That's our motto.
That's our motto, no boring gala.
So we hope that people will come and have fun.
So it's on the 24th of February. Where is it going to be held?
At the Golden Gate Club in the Presidio. We have Melons as our caterer.
Oh, great.
So there will be a cocktail party, a beautiful dinner. We will have a silent auction and a live auction.
Ooh, what's in the live auction?
And the live auction includes, let me just say, a staycation here in San Francisco. And that will include 2 nights at the beautiful Fairmont Hotel from Saks Fifth Avenue, a $1,000 gift certificate, a lunch, and a beauty consultation. Dinners at, there's one dinner at Credo downtown. There are a couple of other restaurants that we're negotiating and closing the deal on now as we speak. So it'll just be one of these fabulous weekends in San Francisco. We have a weekend in the wine country, in the Napa Valley wine country, including 2 nights at the cottages. We have first-class tickets to Florida, hopefully, and 2 nights and 3 days at the Fairmont's Turnberry Resort.
Oh, wow. Where's that?
That is about 35 minutes out of Miami and 20 minutes from Fort Lauderdale. Wow. So you can incorporate, you could extend the trip and whatever anyone wants to do, but the tickets are for the first-class tickets on Delta and the vacation stay.
Oh, fantastic.
Then we have
the Olympic Club.
The Olympic Club.
Yeah,
I guess people who play golf like this one because you're playing with the president of the Olympic Club and you're having lunch in the restaurant. And it's for 3 guests,
So that's for the men. Any spa treatments for the women?
The Epicenter has donated a spa treatment and spa day for us, and so that is, we're very happy about that. There are a couple more that we are closing in on, so
got a few weeks.
Yeah. And we have to have a few surprises.
Yeah.
Give everything away up front. So
that's great. Well, this being a first-time event, it must be really difficult. Have you been able to actually attract any event sponsors?
Yeah, we have. I think we've been really fortunate. I mean, having been in the community for 50 years, we have several community partners, including several of the local hospitals. So St. Francis, California Pacific Medical Center, also Wells Fargo. We have a strong partnership with Whole Foods because we do a lot of chronic disease self-management programs with our clients that include information on nutrition and things like managing chronic diabetes. And so Whole Foods has come on board to support us in those efforts. And we're also finishing some touches with a few other corporate sponsors, but yeah.
And being that it's our first year, we've had to really sell ourselves.
Yes, we have.
Which is unusual since we've been here for 50 years.
Yeah, but I think if there's two people who can do it, you guys can do it. I'm really impressed by the sponsors you've been able to attract so far.
Yeah.
So you've obviously done this before in terms of cheering events.
We both have, but a little bit different experience.
I, 2 years ago, co-chaired with Betty Louie the St. Anthony Foundation Gala, which is held every year at near the library under a fabulous tent. Before that, I did a couple of galas or preview nights with Lyne's Contemporary Ballet, and I've worked on the committees with the San Francisco International Film Festival.
Great experience.
Yeah, so.
And I actually co-chaired with Michael Brill, who's the CEO of Crush Pad, the San Francisco Veterans Benefit in 2007, which was a Toys for Tots benefit at their winery.
Oh, wow.
We had about 1,500 people at that, so that was a huge, it was a huge event with a great list of sponsors and quite successful.
And what are you hoping for in terms of your gala, in terms of attendance?
Well, we have limited tickets available. We can seat 230 guests.
Wow.
The room is beautiful.
Great views.
Beautifully colored views, yes. Views of the machinery that's working on the highway right now.
Right, that's right.
But no, that's our wish. And right now we're selling tickets like crazy, and so hopefully everyone can get their ticket.
And how would they be able to do that? How can somebody buy a ticket?
There's two ways. They can go to our main website, which is Conard, CONARD.org, or they can go to our gala website, which is conardgala.org, O-R-G. And they can link to buy tickets at either of those locations.
There's also a phone number.
Yes, that's right. You can call the main office, which is 415-864-7833, and ask for Angie Brown, who's our Director of Sponsor Development. She'd be happy to take your money.
Well, I think you guys are so enthusiastic. It sounds like a really great event. Lastly, then, I just have one question. Who are your fundraising charitable role models? Do either of you have one?
I thought about this and I realized that in San Francisco, no one can beat Charlotte Schultz for that. Over the years, she has given the most fabulous parties and memorable parties. So I would say that would be someone who I admire as far as that situation goes.
Yeah.
I think for me, it's got to be Marla Zellerbach, and she was actually one of the founders of Conard House. She was on our founding board, and when I got involved with the organization, she was no longer engaged, and actually just reached out to her and brought her a brochure back from 1960, an original one that was in a box at the old house. And we laughed over lunch looking at that together, and I asked her to re-engage with the organization, and she's been fantastically supportive and also mentoring me through this process, and obviously a huge philanthropist in the community and has been for a long time. So.
And we've talked a lot about the San Francisco community, which obviously is where this event will be held in San Francisco. But there will be people watching this from around the country. Is there one tip that either of you could give to our audience in terms of being the co-chair of a charitable fundraiser?
Don't have a full-time job. That's been hard.
Now, Mylea, you work at Stanford.
I'm at Stanford and the Veterans Affairs Hospital in Palo Alto as a psychologist, and I work probably about 60 hours a week at my full-time. I'm a medical researcher, so that's what I do. And I have grants and projects and papers in progress and see patients, so that's been really hard. But I think in terms of broader application, hire a professional auctioneer for your live auction. I've been to so many galas where I can't understand. We were at one recently, my husband and I couldn't understand what the offerings were during the live auction. They had an amateur. I couldn't bid because I didn't know what was up for auction.
Good point.
So that'd be a big tip.
I would say get a great committee under your wings to work with. Have a sense of humor, have a lot of tums sitting by, and just go forth and bumble through it.
Yeah.
It'll all happen.
It will.
Well, it sounds like it. So I think it sounds like a great event. And again, that's www.conard.org. So thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it. And we look forward to doing a recap of the gala after it's over.
That'd be great.
Thank you.
Thank you.